let's talk about the Tyre company that invented fine dining in our marketing stories today. So back in the 1900, there were fewer than 3,000 cars in all of France. You can imagine. People were terrified of driving, and because of this, the Tyre company wasn't making money. They didn't because see the need of changing their car studies. So instead of selling cars, there were two brothers, the Michelin brothers. You know, if you have a car or you know about the Michelin tires, you'll relate with this story. And now let's dive into the story of the Tyre company that invented fine dining. You can imagine it's a Tyre company that invented fine dining. And that begs the question of why is the most prestigious food award, which is the Michelin star, named after a tire company. So this is the story behind the greatest long game marketing strategy in history. And so in 1900, the Michelin brothers, Andre and Eduardo, had a problem. And the problem was one, that there were only 3,000 cars in France. No one was driving, which meant no one was wearing out their tires. And instead of running ads to say, buy our tires or buy one, get one, you know, those ads that we see out there, they gave away free guides called the Michelin Guide. Yes, the Michelin Guide. So let us look at what was the genius move that came in by coming with the Michelin Guide. So the guide listed some of the more notable and prestigious hotels and restaurants miles away. And that meant if you wanted to reach those restaurants, you had to drive. If you drive, you wear out your tires. And if the tires were out, you have to buy more from the Michelin brothers. And this also tells us how content marketing came to be without even us knowing. So they literally invented the reason why their products had to exist. And here is the pivot. It got even crazier with time because legend says Andrea, who is one of the brothers, saw his guys being used as a prop at a workbench in a garage. And so he realized because they were giving them out for free and not charging them, people didn't see they were so important. And so they decided to add the star system to the Michelin guide. And with that, it started even receiving more credibility and the seriousness that it deserved. What do we learn from this? You know, this tells us a bit of, you know, the content marketing of how they used content to attract more clientele, how they used a very unique strategy to be able to leverage on the audience that they had, even though the market was small. They used something so unique. So this tells us that as a business or marketer, you don't always just need to market your products. You need to market the adventure, show people this is what you get to experience beyond just the product itself.